I said we are opening structures that are anterior. I mean segments that are anterior to the last abdominal segment. Anterior. The last abdominal segment is the last tergum here. That would mean I'm not asking to open here. If you open here, then you are going to lose all the marks, because it's like now you have a patient, you're a surgeon, and then someone asks to open, you're going to operate maybe about a problem in the stomach, let's say peptic ulcer. And then a doctor is found cutting the sternum bone. Then that means this doctor doesn't know where to find the stomach. So, time is running out. I asked you to displace the gut. Now, the trick here, first, because time is running out, I said cut out the hind gut. If I ask you to cut out the hind gut, what is the hind gut on the cockroach? We all know the cockroach has the foregut, that's the crop and the gizzard, the midgut, the digestive ceca, and then the midgut. Then here we would have the ileum, then the ileum into colon, then the colon will give the rectum here. But when I talk about hind gut, that's anatomy. Students should be able to master the digestive system. From the gut and then the crop and the gizzard make what called a foregut. Then the digestive ceca and the midgut make what called a midgut. Then the ileum, colon, and rectum make what we call hindgut. Now, if you don't know this area, if you've not mastered here, and then you leave the ileum, which is supposed to be part of the hindgut, on your drawing, then you have erred. What I would do, I would 9 marks for drawing here, because you have added a structure which is outside the boundaries of the question. I asked you to cut it out. It's no longer there. Now, if we include it, that means that you are not a good doctor. You can even open and cut out a structure which is not supposed to be cut out. So what do? I 9 marks for drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, the digestive system is the gut and associated organs. Here we need salivary duct, salivary gland, and then salivary receptacle. So you lose the marks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gone. Drawing. The drawing marks. Seven. And remember, each drawing is a half. That is 3.5 marks. lost. But remember, if I'd asked you to draw the whole system, if I didn't ask you to cut it out, and these structures, the ilium, colon, and rectum are still attached here, and then ask you to only draw and label structures that are anterior to the hind guard, and you include ilium, I would only deny you drawing. I would give you any A drawing. But now, since it was cut out completely, then even labeling marks would go. So, since it was also cut out, I would also make you lose the mark for labeling, which also 3.5 mark. That will be 7 marks gone. And that will call any A drawing and labeling. I'm very sorry. I can't continue now. Time is out. Maybe next time. Thank you for viewing. Thank you very much.
Awo wenyini musomesa otujja okutandikira ate olunaku olw'omukaaga olujja oba olwokutaano olujja kansigaddemu nange mbadde ntandise naye wanyi biology namwagala nnyo ebyo byokusalaasala ebyo kola kino byannyumiranga nnyo kati mbadde nzizeeyo mu kiraasi naye ate akadde katukutte naye tujja kuba tutandikirawo olw'omukaaga olujja awo wenyini oba mastering awo tuba tutandikira awo kale ensonga lwaki abasawo tubawanya ekitiibwa bayita mu bingi si byangu nnyo bintu bya bwongo nnyo kale tubeebazizza nnyo mwenna abatambudde naffe somera mu ddiiro lyo ey'olunaku olwaleero awo weetambudde bwetyo awo weekomye wennyini tujja kuba ntukomawo ku lunaku ate olw'okusooka oba olwa Monday nesomera mu ddiiro lyo naye nga akadde kano tubadde tutambula ne bannaffe abamuteesa wano Royal University be baavayo ne batuwa ate enteekateeka eno tuleete abakugu bongera okuba nga bongera okuwa abayizi baffe obukodyo obw'enjawulo abali ewaka butya bwe bayinza okuba nga bayita ebibuuzo kaakati omuyizi owa biology sisuubira nti okyayinza okuba nga ogw'ekibuuzo ekyo omusomesa kyabadde annyonnyola awo bwe muba mugenze mu practicals nga bagambye awo kuba cockroach eyo kola atya okola otya tosobola kubanga obigwa kubanga akakodyo kafunye bulungi nnyo ddala ne bannaffe aba Buganda Examinations Council tubeebaza okubanga batambula naffe musomera mu ddiiro lyo mu mbeera efaananako bwetyo kubanga mulimu munene nnyo ate nga kitwetaagisa okwongera okuwa abayizi baffe obukodyo butya bayinza okuba nga bayita ebigezo n'okuteeka mu nkola ebintu bino byonna njagala okukujjukiza ku ssaawa 9 zennyini tugenda kubanga tubatuusaako okwogera kwa Minister Judith Nabakoba. Minister Judith Nabakoba agenda kubanga ayogerako eri eggwanga okubaako ensonga enkulu ezikwata ku mbeera eriwo mu ggwanga Uganda zaatunnyonnyola nga mukimanyi nti twakamala okugana
Hello?
Wanje sweetheart?
Osobola okumpeerezaako kalimooti ako?
Ye nsobola. Hello, sweetheart? Osobola okumpeereza ku biberenge ebyo ebitulise?
Ye kituufu ddala emiwendo gya UTL kati gya wansi nnyo okusinga bwe kyali kibadde nyumirwa okwogera ne banna abali ku mikutu gyonna ng'okozesa siringi 3 eza Uganda buli katikitiki oba siringi 15 eza Uganda buli dakiika
osobola okuntakulako ku ngongo
Uganda Telecom, it's all about you.
Okwewala oba okwekuuma akawuka ka COVID-19 akalumya ensi yonna bino wammanga byolina okukola okuziyiza okusaasaana kw'akawuka kano aka COVID-19 naaba engalo ng'okozesa amazzi ne sabbuuni buli kadde weewala okubeera mu bantu abangi buli w'obeera weewala okukwata mu maaso ku nnyindo ku mumwa n'engalo nga si nnyonjo kolola oba nyiza mu nsonda y'akakokolako oba okozesa akatambaala bw'omaliriza okasuule mu dustibin yo bw'ofuna obubonero obulaga COVID-19 sigala ewaka okubire aba Ministry of Health ku 0800-000-666 oba ku 0800-2030-33 okufuna obuyambi wabula bw'oba oyagala kuzza bujja intaneti yo eya Rock Telecom kozesa emikutu gyaffe egya digito nga Mastercard, Visa ne ba agent osobola okunyiga *252# sigala ewaka sigala nga weekuumye sigala ku Rock Internet.
Rock Telecom.
Terefayina eyaffe.
Somera mu ddiiro lyo ng'ewagiddwa. Tesa the First Royal University ekkubiriza okugoberera amagezi g'abasawo bwe tuba baakuyita mu mbeera eno obulungi. Ssettendekero ejjukiza abayizi n'abazadde nti ewandiika abaagala okugyegattako mu lusoma olutandika mu August. Osobola okugenda ku mutimbagano ku kibanja kya www.mru.ac.ug okumanya ebikisomesa eby'enjawulo awamu n'ebisale. So ng'era osobola okujja ku kirebe kyaffe ekikulu ekirumba Masaka oba ku ttabi lyaffe Kakeeka Mengo wamu ne Buganda Examination Council.
Good afternoon, viewers. I welcome you to this session of the general paper lesson. The paper is codenamed S101 for A-level. You're welcome. My name is Johnson Ochan. I am from Buganda Examinations Council, BECO, to take you through the session of general paper this afternoon. We want to start by looking at the concept of general paper as a subject at A-level. General paper is a subsidiary subject done by all the A-level students in Uganda. It is drawn from a multidisciplinary areas of all subjects. That is to say, we have mathematics in general paper, we have English language, we have biology, we have geography, etc., etc. Why is general paper in place at A-level? General paper is in place to further understanding, develop the knowledge of the students, and also to prove that the students are in position to use their own common sense to understand many issues around themselves. General paper is also in place to encourage students to read extensively. When you study general paper, you read extensively. Like I said at the beginning, it's a subject that marries arts, sciences, biology, chemistry, geography, agriculture, etc., etc. So it is in place to encourage students to read extensively, and you have to read from a variety of sources. Now, in the past, students have been taking general paper for granted, especially senior 6, and the failing rate at A-level is so high. Why do students fail general paper? Reason number one, why? Why students fail general paper? Reason number one, is not answering the questions, not answering the questions the way they are set. This is a very important reason. Particularly in section A, we have questions that will ask a student, account for, discuss the causes of. Instead of discussing, or instead of accounting for, or giving reasons for, the student will be examining. The students will be justifying. And there you get a problem. Because you are not answering the question the way the question is set. So viewers, when you set yourself to answer questions, particularly section A, please answer the questions the way they are set. Look at the key concept in the question and address it with specific answers. And that will ultimately make you a very good student of general paper. Reason number two, poor time management. Poor time management. You see, this paper is done in 2 hours and 40 minutes. And in 2 hours, 40 minutes, you answer 2 questions. One from section A and one other from section B. You find a student is conscious and is aware of a certain key topic which could have come in section A, and he spends most of his time addressing that, not knowing that he has a task to do in section B. This is bizarre. This is disastrous. If you want to achieve good marks in general paper, balance the 2 hours, 40 minutes appropriately. Actually, in my view and from experience, I've always encouraged students to spend 1 hour in section A, and then you give 1 hour, 20 minutes or 1 hour, 30 minutes to section B, which is also equally very demanding. We shall look at all those nitty-gritty aspects when you come to the specific aspects of the section. Reason number 3, poor handwriting. Poor handwriting. Most of our candidates writing are so illegible that you spend a lot of time reading and scrutinizing what the candidate is trying to say. And eventually you find these will bring problems. Because the more time you spend reading a script, the more impatient you become. Or the more time you spend reading a book with illegible handwriting, the more impatient you become. So the frustration of the people who are going to read your script should be narrowed down to legible, good handwriting. Okay? And remember, all this is supposed to be written in English. Reason number 4, that brings us now to reason number 4. That is poor written English. Poor written English. The questions in general paper requires you to write essay in section A in a continuous prose. Section B, you're answering questions on the specific areas. And remember, English is the ultimate. If your written English is poor, then you're going to struggle with the marks that you're supposed to get. Instead of scoring higher, let me say a distinction, you can score just a minimal credit. So to avoid that, please brush up your written English, your tenses, your vocabularies, and your expression must be up to date. And when you begin to exemplify, write in English throughout. And the writing that you're going to do must communicate sense to the person reading your script. Now, after having looked at these 4, there are many other reasons, but these 4 are the key. These 4 are the key. Now, I want to address how this failing rate can be addressed. How the failing rate can be addressed. How can we address the problems above? Viewers, after having looked at the problems, we are now moving on to the next step, and that is how to address the problems. How to address the problems of failing general paper. Number 1, key number 1, you must work on your attitude. You see, most A-level students think general paper is only 1 point and it is easy. I can just sail through. My friends, my friends, My friends, this is the core subsidiary paper at A level. It determines the professional course. It determines your life after senior 6. Some courses at universities have started giving what is called pre-entry exams. Pre-entry exam is the creation of the university. But general paper is in place to bridge all that. If you have a distinction or a credit pass in GP, you'll be rated differently. For that matter, therefore, I need to warn you that some employers out there are also beginning to look at marks. What did you get in GP? You'll be asked that question. So I would like you to take this very serious. They normally say the attitude determines the altitude. What does that mean? The attitude determines the altitude. What does that mean? It means if you want to go higher and higher and higher, like an eagle, the first thing you have to work on must be your attitude. Because the attitude will push you higher. If your attitude is positive, then everything is going to be positive for you. If your attitude is negative, everything will be negative for you. So my dear viewers and my dear students out there, work on your attitude. Nobody else is going to come and help you work on your attitude. Do not think this subject is easy. Give it some time. Give it time to revise it. Arm yourself with the tools that are necessary, particularly common sense. Read extensively and widely. Begin to involve yourself in discussion groups. And out of discussion groups, you pick a lot of sense. And when you're in a discussion group, please contribute. Don't just be a passive listener. In a discussion group, that is not enough. You must contribute. And take note of everything that you do. So your attitude has got to be the all-round thing, 100%. Number two, and most important, attend all classes. Attend all classes. Attend all classes. Some of you are GP, time for sleeping. GP, time for going back to the dorm. GP, time to wash clothes. GP, time to clean my shoes, my socks, and all that. That is sheer waste of time. Please attend to your teachers. And when you're in class, be attentive, listen carefully, recognize what the teacher is saying, take notes, ask questions. Seek for clarification where you don't understand. This is going to come a long way in helping you score very good mark or a point in general paper. Thank you. Check that you have the notes. Number 3, check that you have notes. Notes. Check that you have notes on all the topics that has been discussed in class. It is important to make your notes especially on topical aspects of what has been discussed, so that when you have time to revise, you only look at the key components of that topic which has been discussed, and you use that to sail through. Notes are very, very vital in good performance. I know some of you out there, you say, me, I have the best coconut. Me, I'm carrying a pumpkin head. My friends, I warn you, you need the notes. If you miss the class, you can always get notes from your friends. Forget about the coconut head. Forget about the pumpkin head. That pumpkin head is not going to help you at this level. All you need to do is to have the notes, check the notes through, summarize those notes in the way that you understand, and these notes are definitely going to help you sail through. Number 4, and most importantly, number 4, follow systematic revision. Follow systematic revision. Follow systematic revision schedule. Do not start revising a topic which was covered today and give it prominence at the expense of what was covered last week. I'm talking to now senior 6 and senior 5s. The topics that you covered in senior 5 from form 6s, and you think you don't need them. My friends, you might realize that you're coming out of this COVID and all the exams have been set on what was covered in senior 5, nothing from senior 6, because you're going to have a term only anyway. So basically speaking, please have a systematic revision schedule. Go topic by topic, idea by idea. By the time you come to the bottom, you're shooting higher, and everything will be here. And once you remember, you're definitely bound to succeed. The next one, identify time. Identify time, appropriate time, and use it optimally. Time is very crucial. What do I mean by time? Some of you revise very well in the morning, and some people revise very well in the evening, and some revise very well in the afternoon. Like for myself, I read and understand everything very well in the afternoon, especially after a cup of tea. When I'm sweating, I will pick everything that I've read. I don't know about you. Challenge yourself. Some of you are very good in early morning. Some of you are very good in late evening. That is up to you. But please make sure you identify an optimal time and use it perfectly. If you use that time properly, you're bound to remember. Do not waste any valuable time. And particularly journal paper which has no boundary. It is so wide that you cannot get an angle of how and where. So you need to get the time of which is optimal for you and use it maximally. The next important one, scan, read, write, revise, and test. This sounds like an hypothetical statement. Scan, read, write, revise, and test. Let me start with the last one, test. Many of you know what is called QBs. What are QBs? Question banks. How do you get them? They are series of past papers bound together by UNEB. You can find them on the streets, you can find them in your libraries, you can find them from friends. Your parents can buy them for you. After reading a topic, look for a question from a QB, question bank. Test yourself. Do not wait for the teacher to test you. Test yourself. Sometimes by the time the teacher is coming to test you, you've already seen these questions and they're going to be a walkover, and you'll sail through very, very easily and realize that you've actually sailed through using your own effort, and that is something you'll never forget. Then revise constantly. Revise constantly and repeatedly. This is very, very important. Then please write. Do not trust your coconut. The head can always forget. The head is always having many problems. When you write something down and you look at it, you never forget. But when you trust your head, the head can have headache, and out of the headache, everything will go. You never remember, my friends, and you'll be in big trouble. Then read. Read extensively. General paper has no boundary. It can be in economics, it can be in geography, it can be in biology, it can be in literature, it can be in mathematics. Read extensively, my friends. To be safe, read widely, all the areas, and do not forget to also keep yourself abreast of the current contemporary information. Because some of the areas in GP, particularly section A, test a lot more of the contemporary current issues. Scan. What do I mean by scanning? Many of you know a scanning machine. When you talk of scan for me the picture, scan for me this, scan for me my transcript. Scanning is quicker to do something. You do it faster. Means look through faster and pick out the key ideas of what that thing is about. That is what about scanning. So scan always, read, write, revise, and test yourself in order to be successful, to avoid the failures that we looked at. Then next is, remember that every subject requires different revision style. Revise differently. Revise differently. How, for example, I'm going to go through this by asking questions. How do you revise general paper? By looking at questions and discussing. How do you revise history? By looking at questions, discussing, and taking notes. How do you revise mathematics? Get a blackboard, get a piece of chalk, calculate. I wouldn't expect a student of mathematics at A level to sit back house. You're on back house from page to page. Page 1, I finished you. Page 2, back house today, I'm with you. My friends, you're not a mathematician. Get a piece of chalk, look for a blackboard, get a piece of paper, look for a get a piece of paper, look for a pen, sit with a friend, calculate numbers practically, so that when that same number is repeated or it comes after sometimes, you simply crash it up to no point. That's what I mean. Now, how do you revise general paper? In my view, I think general paper can be revised in a number of perspectives. One, attend the lesson and listen to that teacher. Number two, discussion. Number three, group work. If you delve yourself deeply into those aspects, the issue of general paper won't be a problem to you at all, viewers. Thank you. Next is form and make use of discussion groups. Discussion groups. Discussion groups. It is discussion groups, not backbiting groups. People have turned this to be backbiting groups. That teacher, this school, the food. You are wasting your valuable time. No matter what you say, it might change or it might not change. When you go for discussion, you must have prior questions before. That's why QBs are very important, so that you avoid back. When people begin to backbite, walk away, walk out of that group, because that will not be your group. They are no longer discussing. They are doing something else which does not make sense at that particular time. So basically, make use of groups, and do not make groups with people whom you share a decker with, or you share a bed with in the dormitory, or you share a dormitory. There you're not going to discuss. You're going to reach there and start talking about your family, start talking about food, start talking about water, start talking about life in the dormitory, start talking about other things in the school which does not concern you at all. So it is important that you form groups with people you're not very familiar with, and you can have groups for history, you can have groups for economics, you can have groups for mathematics, biology, chemistry, etc. Rather than you having the same group, because we are all PCM, okay, and we are the only ones that knows mechanics. So you're only sitting in that group, you're going to become a backbiting group. And at the end of the day, you're not going to achieve anything. Next, and second last, consult teachers regularly. Consult teachers regularly. Teachers regularly. Consult teachers regularly. How many of you go to the staff room field and ask a teacher, teacher, I need to be helped. I need help with this topic. Teacher, I need help with this question. Teacher, I need help with key points in this question. How many of you do that? Teacher, I need you to help me and show me another method that I can use to understand this question. How many of you do that? I know students freak the staff room. A big number of you freak the staff room. By that I mean you fear. That is not the best. The best thing to do is you can ask a teacher politely during the lesson. You can follow a teacher after the lesson immediately and ask the teacher. And you can as well go to the staff room and approach the teacher for a particular subject, and that teacher will help you ultimately. You know, the reason why I'm saying this, some students do not understand when they're in group, right? When they're in group, they may not pick exactly what is going on. But when they're alone or when they're handled at individual level, it can make a huge difference. So please consult your teachers regularly. And finally, I want to say read from other sources. Read from other sources. Read from other sources. As from BECO, Buganda Examination Council, we may not have a library that is yet to the standard, but we normally encourage people to get past papers from us and to get the mock papers that they can use, and also read from other sources like textbooks. Okay, textbooks are quite good. Newspapers are quite good. Online resources are quite good for some of you who may not have access during the holidays, like now. There's some of those things you automatically just get on Google and be able to get so much information. So reading from other sources may also help develop your mind quite a lot. So it is important, ladies and gentlemen, it is important, viewers, that you read a lot more from other sources. I know if you follow all these yardsticks, there are about 10, the poor performance that I talked of at the beginning will be no more. We shall never talk about it again in general paper. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that part. Now I want to go to the specifics of the paper now. Thank you. I'm going to go to section A. Section A. Section A of journal paper can be simplified as essay writing. Okay, essay writing. Essay writing. The student or the candidate is required to write an essay of about 500 to 800 words on an essay of their choice. They're normally 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You pick one. Okay? Depending on your level of understanding, depending on what you've understood. You pick one and write an essay, 500 to 800 words. These questions are set following a certain criteria. The thematic areas are, we have economic issues, we have political, we have social, stroke contemporary, and then we have science and ICT. These are the 4 areas, 4 thematic areas where a question can be set. Either economic issues, political issues, social stroke contemporary issues, and science stroke ICT. These are themes where the essay for section A will be picked from. And you will only write an essay of 500 to 800 on one question of your choice. Do not fail to read instructions and write on all the 4. Where will you have got the time? Where will you have got the time? Concentrate on one and show that you have understood. Answer the question thoroughly. Write legibly. Construct meaningful sentences with very good examples. You ultimately score what you deserve to score. Now, this section is marked out of 50 marks. It has 50 marks. Now, this section has 50 marks. That is the outlook of the paper as far as section A is concerned. Then section B has 2 questions. It has question 5 and question 6. Question 5 is logic and question 6 is comprehension. Time permitting, we shall try our level best to look at all these areas. It's not a very wide paper. We can look at the specifics of the areas and we see what we can do or how we can gauge ourselves today. So we have logic and comprehension. That is section B. You also do 1. You choose 1. You can either choose the logic or the comprehension. Okay? The comprehension. Now, this is the outlook of the paper, what is called general paper. This section, I mean to say, is also out of 50 marks. 50 marks. That is also out of 50 marks. So the total is 100%. Whatever you get in each section is summated to make 100% total score on what the student is supposed to have. For those in Form 6 and the listening, the viewing this, the pass mark in general paper is normally about 50%. It's normally about 50%. You need to give yourself time. You need to give yourself that opportunity to get a point in general paper. Because failing to get a point in general paper means a lot. Like I told you at the beginning of my lesson, that general paper is largely common sense. If you do not get a point in general paper, people will think you have common nonsense, not common sense. And I know common nonsense is very common these days. Because you tell someone to discuss, is going to explain. Tell someone to assess is going to justify. So what does that mean? What will have happened to the 2 years you've been at A level? General paper is in place to test your maturity of thought, to test whether you're mature enough to go to another level, and that is university of tertiary institution. Failing general paper means you're still a child in as far as education is concerned. So you can as well be taken down to ordinary level, which you left sometimes back, because that is your level. This is the key subject that measures that. Your intellectuality that is proportionate to what you're going to do is in general paper. Now, I want to go to the specific of section A. I want to look at a typical question that is set in section A. I have 1 or 2 questions here for you that I'm going to share with you. I have a question which I'm going to share with you. Section A. Find where to write. Viewers, this question is very crucial. Find where to write. Q. The question is mob justice a fair way of punishing criminals? That is the question. Question. Take note of that. Ladies and gentlemen, take note of that. That's our question. Typical section A question. I'll read it again. Is mob justice a fair way of punishing criminals? That is the question that we have at hand for our discussion this afternoon as a sample, or one of the sample questions for section A. Now, if you're confronted with a question like that in section A, or if you make up your mind that you're going to do that question at the end of the day, it is important to start with definition. Definition. Definition of the key term in the question. In the context of this question, therefore, I know many of you already, you're yearning about what is the key word. Mob justice. Mob justice. Mob justice is the key word in this question. The student needs to come out clearly and tell the person reading the script, or the person behind the script, explain clearly what is mob justice. Okay? That is very, very, very key. Normally, definition of the key word in the question is very important, because it tells the person reading your script, number 1, you've understood the question. Number 2, you have the facts. Number 3, you followed instructions. And number 4, you're ultimately bound to pass. As long as you can pick out the keyword and write a very good definition out of it, because the definition marries everything that is in the essay. So the person who is going to look at your script will make up their mind from what they will have seen. Oh, the student has defined the keyword. The student has explained everything. The student has exemplified. How do you go about defining? How do you go about definition? Number 1, you need to pinpoint the keyword, explain the keyword. Sometimes words, sometimes there are more than one in certain essays. Then the next one, use examples. Use examples to support your idea. For example, what I prepared for you simply says mob justice is the administering of punishment by a disorderly crowd to a suspected offender. I'll take note of that. Mob justice. Mob justice is the administering of punishment by a disorderly crowd to a suspected offender. For example, a thief, a murderer, adulterer, etc. Through beating, killing, stripping, or throwing stones, etc. Now, viewers, I want us to look at this definition. Yours can be slightly different, or yours can be better than that, but I think this is the ultimate. I'm interested in bringing out clearly what is in the keyword. That is my ultimate point number one. I'll repeat it again. Mob justice is the administering of punishments by a disorderly crowd to a suspected offender. Before the law, you're not yet a criminal until when the law incriminates you. But if the mob gets you, they will take it all. They will take it all. And a mob is a group of people who are rowdy. A group of people, they don't know the law. Someone is throwing the stone, someone is beating you, someone is kicking you, someone is stripping you. They do all sorts of things. At the end of the day, you find yourself gone. And when the case is taken to police, they say, how did he die? Mob justice. No case. Because the police cannot arrest the whole crowd. So now, is it a fair way of punishing criminals? Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a very simple question. Why am I saying it is not simple? Because it is an opinion question. If I am to ask many of you out there to write an essay on this, believe me, this essay will be misfired. Because a big number of students will tell me, it is a fair way of punishing criminals. Then it is not a fair way of punishing criminals. There you faltered. It is an opinion question. It is like a debate. You cannot debate from the proposing side and then you debate from the opposing side. That is unacceptable. You have to get a stand right at the beginning. If your answer is yes, yes, it is a fair way of punishing criminals, and you give your reasons. As simple as that. If your answer is no, then it is no. Give your reasons for the no, and you stick to the no, and you'll be marked out of that. What will happen? Sorry about that. What will happen if you write yes and no? If I'm to sit there, I'll mark one part. I'll mark one part and award you marks based on the first part. And then I'll write on the other side, I have seen it. I've seen the student is trying to write also something on the other side. But this is the type of question that you might think is all levelish, but it's not. It's an opinion question. This is the type of question that is simply testing your reasoning capacity. Test your opinion, how mature, how knowledgeable. When you listen to people debate a number of times on radios, like on TVs, etc., or even debate in schools, do they debate by crossing the floor? They don't. Like in the parliament, when members of parliament sit, there is the opposition and there's the ruling party. Do you debate from the opposition and then you cross to the ruling party? What kind of MP are you? You're supposed to be on strictly your side and debate from your side and defend your side. It's the same concept in this question. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Before I go to the reasons, it's an interesting one though. Fair way of punishing criminals. Okay? Is it a fair way of punishing criminals? Let's look at the reasons. After you've written all this is a very good definition. This is a very, very good definition. This is a very wonderful definition. If a student writes that, ultimately, you're bound to get between 4 out of 5. The least mark you can have in that is 3 out of 5 for just the definition, because this is a beautiful one. Let's look at what the student has done, or what the person answering the question has done. The person answering the question has gone step by step in bringing up clearly, by explaining everything around the concept of the question. Number one, the student said, mob justice is administering of punishments by disorderly crowd. That is a key point. That's a key. Administering punishment. Punishments are negative. Disorderly crowd. They are not organized. There's no ringleader. Everybody wants to get his share. You stole a chicken and they're going to come for you. Somebody will come with a machete, somebody will come with a stone, somebody will come with a stick, somebody will come with hot water, somebody will come and remove your shirt, somebody will remove your watch, remove your phone. They want to embarrass you. They are a crowd. They're disorganized. What they want is to gratify their interest. To a suspected offender. Offender. There is an offense that you have committed. Okay? There is an offense that you committed. And out of that offense, they feel they should give you a punishment which is equal or even more than what you did. Mob, a group of people together. For example, a thief, you see? The writer of this piece of work is quite good in the sense that he explains the key word, then he goes ahead to give example, and is very clear in the explanation. He gives the example, a thief, okay? A thief comes in order to kill and destroy. A thief comes in order to kill and destroy, the book of John. A thief comes in order to kill and destroy. So if you are a thief and you're suspected by a crowd, you're finished, because they use all these means. A murderer, okay? A murderer, okay? A murderer, a murderer, okay? You could have used the machete, you could have used the gun, and you think you're very powerful when you have the gun, but the crowd is going to run after you and you'll not survive them. That is very critical. Then adulterer, okay? Committing adultery, okay? This is a sexual offense which is quite incriminating, which is quite dangerous. Should you be suspected, you can be stoned to death, okay? etc. And this is done through, the student is very elaborate. He gives the example of the kind of people who commit offense, and he goes on to say how it is done. It can be done through beating. Beating, they just get sticks and they beat you, okay? They get sticks and they beat you. You're killed, you're stripped naked, removing your clothes, or they throw stones. They can throw stones. Anything they get, they'll throw at you. And when they throw a stone at you from a distance, it hits your head, hits part of your body. At the end of the day, you're finished. So this is the kind of definition that we will always look forward to in a piece of essay. That's somebody writes. This is very, very critical. So ladies and gentlemen, get to know that whenever you confront with an essay, the first thing should be a very good introduction before you go to the points. I'll go through the points very quickly for this essay. A fair way of punishing criminals. I'll go through the points very, very quickly. He's saying fair way of punishing criminals. How is it fair? It's fair in the sense that it is prompt. Let me list the points. It is prompt, stroke on the spot. On the spot. If you say it is fair, fair way. Yes, it is fair. Number two, it's gratifying. Gratifying. Number three, it eliminates criminals. Next one is deterrent. Deterrent. Criminals are let loose by judges. Next, relief. The crowd. And next is extrajudicial. No. So these are some of the points we have raised as far as we're saying it is fair. Yes, it is fair because it is prompt on the spot. You stole the chicken, I'm giving you punishment enough or equivalent to my chicken which I raised for many years. It is gratifying, satisfying to the family. Assuming you are found in another man's house, how will the husband or the wife compensate? They think killing you is the rightful thing though. Eliminates criminals. People will fear. They know you go to such area, you steal a bunch of matoke, your neck will be chopped off. It is deterrent. It will make people not go back to do the same things they did. These are some of my reasoning. Somebody will say it is unfair because you'll be arguing from a Christian perspective and you'll be right. And criminals are let loose by the judges. Whenever they're taken inside, they're let loose. So that is very, very, very critical. Now, I want to talk about the word of Marx. The word of Marx. Normally in section A, we have these are areas. When you write, we have the definition, we have SP, we have GE, then content. Definition, we have up to 5 marks, 10 marks, 5 marks, 10 marks, 30. Normally definition, we award 5 marks. Spelling and punctuation as you write, we give 5 marks. Grammatical expression, how you express your points, how you bring out the points clearly with examples, we give up to 30 marks. And then the content, like those key points that I brought out, how you explain those points with a word up to 30 marks. And that will mean a total of 50 marks. Very, very, very important to someone who is working on section A. The conclusion is not necessary, and we do not award marks for conclusion. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be coming back for section B. Thank you.
somera mu ddiiro lyo ng'ewagiddwa. Tesa the First Royal University ekkubiriza okugoberera amagezi g'abasawo bwe tuba baakuyita mu mbeera eno obulungi. Ssettendekero ejjukiza abayizi n'abazadde nti ewandiika abaagala okugyegattako mu lusoma olutandika mu August. Osobola okugenda ku mutimbagano ku kibanja kya www.mru.ac.ug okumanya ebikisomesa ebyenjawulo awamu n'ebisale. So ng'era osobola okujja ku kitebe kyaffe ekikulu ekirumba Masaka oba ku ttabi lyaffe Kakeeka Mengo wamu ne Buganda Examination Council.
Are going to be using these masks until COVID is gone. Before you put it on, make sure that your hands are clean. Wash your hands with soap and water. If you are in a place that you do not have soap and water, ensure that your hands are sanitized. You make sure that you cover the mouth and the nose. You make sure that the loops cover the ears. Make sure that it covers your cheek and it covers your upper part of the nose. If you want to adjust upward, you can adjust like this. When you want to remove, you hold this and you remove. Make sure that you wash this mask and hang it somewhere that is safe to dry, and you iron it.
This message is brought to you by Ministry of Health, supported by Precision Media, UNICEF and World Health Organization.
Owange jebaliko okuteka ku ssente leero munyoluka mmotoka yo olinnya lifuti oba okute ku mapesa ga kompyuta yo ku mulimu olina gwe okuteka mu ngalo oba ku ssimu yo yennyini weetaaga skin guard hand wash soap ne sanitizer. Linda ku katono tunuulya engalo zo oziraba. Oyinza okuba okutte ku kintu ekiriko obuwuka bwa coronavirus kubanga busobola okwekwekako okumala essaawa nnyingi nnyo. Kati nno wulira amawulire amalungi weetaaga skin guard hand wash soap ne sanitizer mu mikono gyo mu bibatu wakati w'engalo ne mu njala zo. Weekuume ne Skin Guard. Skin Guard is a brand of Mobit Products Limited. ojjukira ebiseera byewagendanga mu salooni ew'omuyooyoosi wo n'akuyooyoota n'ovaawo ng'omatidde ng'olabika bulungi ng'era oli mugumu nti buli w'ogenda okuyita kebeera embaga oba kasiki ka mukwano gwo mu buli ngeri abantu bajja kukyuka emitwe nga bakulabyeko. Essanyu lyaffe liva mu kuyambako okutuukiriza ebiruubirirwa byo eri endabikayo. Naye mu kaseera kano nga tulwanyisa covid-19 obulamu bwo n'okwekuumaako bya mugaso nnyo gye tuli. Y'ensonga lwaki tukubiriza okwekuuma ng'okozesa Movit Hand Wash, Movit Herbal Soap ne Movit Body Milk Soap okumala waakiri ekitone nnyo obutikitiki nga 20. Era tuli bagumu ti singa onoobikozesa kijja kuyamba okwewala obulwadde bwa covid-19. Tusigale nga tuli batebenkevu era tunyumirwa akaseera ke tumala ne famire zaffe. Tuli bagumu nti ng'eggwanga tugenda kuvvuunuka coronavirus.
Move it. All day confidence.
Maryland High School erisangibwa Entebbe, ssomero ly'abawala n'abalenzi. Tusomesa arts ne sciences okuviira ddala ku siniya esooka okutuukira ddala ku siniya ey'omukaaga nga lisangibwa mu kifo ekiweweevu obulungi. Tulina ebisuula eby'omulembe, science laboratory ssaako ne computer lab. Abasomesa baffe abatendeke mu kusomesa n'okubangula abayizi, kuno nga twongerako n'okukulembeza ebitone. Kati nno gwe omuzadde omwana wo muleete mu kifo kimu kyokka ekigenda okumuyamba okwongera okunnyikiza ebyo by'asoma, era ng'essomero liri limu lyokka ye Maryland High School erisangibwa Entebbe. N'okumanya ebisingawo tukubire ku namba z'essimu ez'owammanga.
Kushona Designs kyekifo ekirimu engoye ez'emisono gy'emikolo ez'omulembe. Tulina obumanyirivu bwa waggulu nnyo mu kukola n'okutuusa ebyambalo by'abagole n'abagenyi. Kushona Designs tulina gomesi, zigown, engoye z'okukyusa ez'emperekeze n'ebigattibwako ku bagole. Tulina essuuti z'abaami eza buli kika, engoye z'okwambala ez'akawungeezi ne ku kyeggulo n'endala nnyingi. Kushona Designs tupangisa n'okutunda engoye z'abagole. Tusange ku branch yaffe enkulu ku Namirembe Road okuliraana police, oba ku branch yaffe endala ku Zai Plaza room L4 ne L5 ku Luwum Street, oba tukubire ku namba zino. Kushona Designs, your home of value.
Okwewala oba okwekuuma kawuka ka covid-19 akalumya ensi yonna, bino wammanga by'olina okukola okuziyiza okusaasana kwa kawuka kano aka covid-19. Naaba engalo ng'okozesa amazzi ne sabbuuni buli kadde. Weewala okubeera mu bantu abangi buli w'obeera. Weewala okukwata mu maaso, ku nnyindo, ku mumwa n'engalo nga si nnyonjo. Kolola oba nyiza mu nsonda y'akakokolako oba okozesa akatambaala bw'omaliriza okasuule mu dustibin yo. Bw'ofuna obubonero obulaga covid-19 sigala ewaka okubire aba Ministry of Health ku 0800-100-000-666 oba ku 0800-2030-33 okufuna obuyambi. Wabula bw'oba oyagala kuzza bujja intaneti yo eya Rock Telecom, kozesa emikutu gyaffe egya digito nga Mastercard, Visa ne ba agent. Osobola okunyiga *252#, sigala ewaka, sigala nga weekuumye, sigala ku Rock Internet.
Rock Telecom. PBS Terefayina yaffe.
I never loved you.
I say they don't need school anymore. Tomulaba okusindika agamanyi oyo gwolaba yali mata.
Enkwanirizako mukwano nkwaniriza ddala webale nnyo kubanga otwekomiddeko olunaku lwa mukaaga kansubire nti nno obudde bw'ofunye obuwadde eri famire yo n'abantu bo bonna bweyagala okuspendingako olunaku nabo nkwaniriza nnyo eno program yaffe enganzi program kinayo anti wano oba omanya byonna bikwatana ku film industry eye Uganda era olinange Dana Nawatanzi well bingi nnyo ebigenda mu maaso byenjagala okuwa naye kansooke nkulage abaana baneno abakuzanyira film gye bayita Obsessed Prisoners film nungi nnyo erimu ebintu ebyo bitatera kulabalaba bya bulijjo waliwo ebintu byolabako naawe n'ogamba nti ddala bino bitera okubeerayo oba tebibeerayo sigenda kunnyonnyola bingi kuba mu studio tubalina olunaku olwaleero naye ng'ate mwana mulenzi Lutakome yagikola ate awamu ne mwana mulenzi Kikankane ono nno bounce waliko ambience naye yasazeewo okujja okutumbula ekitono kye nga ye producer owa film eno gye bayita Obsessed Prisoners egenda kubanga premiering kitegeeza nga bw'onogamba okusabuukulula okulaunchinga nga banafu abayimbi bwe bakola wali ku National Theatre zigenda kubeera naku z'omwezi nga 18 naye kansooke mbakubuulire ate nawe weerabireko tugende mu maaso.
Amanya nze Lutakome Kayanja, Paulwood highest budget gangster. Omulundi guno tubaleetedde kafiimu kafa kapya bakayita Obsessed Prisoners oba ettamiiro. Bannaye si nti buli musibe yenna abeera mu kkomera. Waliwo n'abaasibibwa naye ng'olwedde mu bulamu bwe baasibibwa naye nga tali mu kkomera. Leero tubaleetedde kabazannyira ku bwongo baganda bange. Omanyi njagala tuyongera okukyusakyusamu temugenda kumumanyira mu firimu za ddogo zokkoba za hora wabula tulina okukyusa mu kasavu kanyama yensonga leero lwaki tubaleetedde Obsessed Prisoners ate ku luno kino kyanjawulo nnyo ku luno ongezezaako okunoonya ku bazannyi ab'enjawulo nga Momo 19 ali omu ku bawala be mbadde sinnabakozesako mu industry naye bambi olwa passion ye ne acting ye bw'abadde akolako mu projects endala nagenda olaba nga ali fit for this project era yazanye firimu eno era yakikubye bulungi. Waliwo omukyalo omulala bamuyita Smith era naye ali omu ku bawala be mbadde sitera kukozesa nnyo mu firimu zange naye at least naye era mbadde nzija mu studyinga mu firimu ez'enjawulo z'abadde akola so nekimpaliriza omukozesa. Mpozi waliwo era n'abazannyi abapya bendeese ku mulundi guno nabo be mugendera okutestinga mulabe ate tuleeta abapya ne tuleetako ne ku bakadde kwegamba twongere okugumya experience abapya bafune experience ku bakadde n'abakadde ate bongere basike ku bapya. Bisinga ndowooza mujabira mu firimu kubanga saagala ate nsune njagala gwe mwennyini ojje weerabireko ku National Theatre ennaku z'omwezi nga 18 we otegeere ate kyanjawulo kikyetu kubanga tugezaako okukyusa industry temugenda kuzannya wantu wamu wokka kubanga obulamu bwanjawulo buli lunaku tubaako n'ebipya mu bulamu so we shall not concentrate on one thing oba on one theme tujja kuzannya ku buli kintu kyonna ekirina okuzannyibwako tuwe light eri abantu.
Amanya bampita Ahmed Tijani Kaba Kikankane Genosa Songwesa afande fungana nyiniwa ya saba kalakazi era ngebyo nze mbikulya mu East and Central. Dokita yali dokita omutendeke naye omanye ebiseera ebisinga abantu we basoma ennyo ate bavaako era abalalu abasinga obungi bolaba abalalu baba basoma nnyo kati obwongo ne busukka ku ntegeera yaabwe. Anajja ku National Theatre ngi naku z'omwezi 18 agenda kutegeera okusoma ennyo ate omuntu wawe kumwonoonera kuba nali dokita omutendeke naye ate nagenda okukakkana nga nfuuse kasobeza ebintu bye neenyigiramu ekisooka ndi baawunsa ku kirabu ambiasa abasinga obungi bwe bammanyidde ekyokubiri ndi musuubuzi nsuubula emaali bwetyo kuba movie industry nemwe ngayo mugimanyi tukyagiteeka mu nnyo naye nga takasente kakyavaamu katono oba olina okuyiiya ennyo okukakasa nga ate ekintu kyoyagala okyenyigiramu ate n'okiteekamu.
Amanya mpitibwa Tumukunde Elia Smith era nga ndi nazanya Obsessed Prisoner naye nazanyanga Tasha.
Okuzanya wa Tasha? Banange kirungi.
Tasha yazanyanga girlfriend wa character omo mu film naye nga the same time nga achanga with the dad kitegeera yali nga girlfriend of the same family nga achanga mutabani ne tata. Mpulira bulungi, I feel so good cause kuva butoe naye njagala zanya film era nga ndi mu those dramas so chovoya na ending up nga joininze media.
Nze Dina Mbonye nga nze marketing manager owa Action Triggers production a film of movies with Chikankane Squad Film Production. Katinga ndi muku marketinga this movie eyitibwa Obsessed Prisoners Itamiro egenda kubeera nga 18th May 2019. Yes, it's this month ku National Theatre. Tickets za mtwalo gumu ordinary. No advertising, it's costly yet this thing techiwa nnyo sente. So it's kind of challenging, but with time we hope it will change. Bambi we munajja ne mulaga nti mwagala bye tukola mujja tuzanga mu amanyi tubeere nga tugamba bye tumulisa mu biraba. Action Triggers musubire bingi kubanga waliwo ebitanaba kufulumaye nenga tunabita nenga twabikolako dda ante birungi nnyo.
Well, yeyo film yaffe ennungi gye bayita Obsessed Prisoners ate awamu n'abaana abagikuzanyira film eyo bingi bingenda okubanga nkutuusako naye njagala ate essaawa eno mbe nga njwezayo za mwana muwala Nisha Kalema ate awamu ne mwana mulala gwe bayita Kyenvu bonna okwegamba be bamu ku bawala abavuddeyo ne bakola film era ne bakola ekyenjawulo. Wabula film zaabwe zanominatingiddwa e France so tujja kubanga tweyongera mu maaso okubimanya n'okubitegeera keka tusabe nnyo Mukama atusaasire ate award ezisobola okuvaayo tujaguze naffe nga Uganda nti abaana abawaka balina ekyenjawulo kye bakoze. Tukyagenda mu maaso tobaako.
The entire population will put on fabric masks which are good and very protective. When getting out your mask, you must ensure that you have sanitized or washed your hands with soap and water. Now, when you pick out your mask from the safe place, you hold the loops and you flip it over. Make sure your nose, your chin are properly covered. Do not share masks and do not pick any mask that you find dropped on the way or anywhere in your surrounding. Avoid buying masks where people are allowed to try on and return.
This message is brought to you by Ministry of Health, supported by Precision Media, UNICEF and World Health Organization.
bakasitoma baffe bonna abali ku mpeeza Sente Mobile kati basobola okugulawo Sente Express Savings Account ey'ab'enganda n'emikwano nga bakozesa omukutu gwa Sente Mobile App mu kaseera konna na buli wantu wonna w'oli. Ky'olina okusooka okukola kwekakasa ennamba y'essimu n'obuwandiise bwayo ey'oyo kasitoma omupya ng'okozesa *197# oba *216# ng'okozesa app ya Sente Mobile. Londa Sente Express Savings Account Opening ku ebyo ebikuweereddwa okulondako. Awo okuba ekifaananyi kirabika obulungi eky'endagamuntu ya kasitoma omupya, ekifaananyi kya feesi ye awamu ne signature. Yingizaamu ennamba y'essimu n'endagiro ya kasitoma omupya awamu ne sente za deposit ezigulawo akawunti. Oluvannyuma teekamu pini kasitoma omupya gy'anaaba afunye ng'aka message ku simu ye. Okusobola okumaliza okugulawo account, kasitoma omupya ajja kufuna message emuwa ebikwata ku akawunti ye eya Sente Express eguddwawo, pini ya Sente Mobile n'eya agent banking. Kasitoma omupya awasobola okumaliza okugulawo akawunti eno ng'anyiga *211#. Jjayo oba teekayo sente ku akawunti yo ng'okozesa Sente Agent oba ATM zaffe. Nyumira enkola ya banking ekulaakulanyiziddwa bw'oggulawo Sente Express account ofunirewo commission era akawunti eno tegibwako bisale ebya buli mwezi. Enkola eno yakukwanguriza mu mpeereza zaffe.
Centenary Bank.
eno bagiyita karante. We make you party till your party done. KBS Terefayina yeyo kekutuusako endongoose madongo buli lunaku lwa mukaaga. Mu karantini eno mundu za wikendi tuzongeddemu ebyesava anti omudigido gugusa omudiro lyo ne badijja abasalawo ate nga basabula olwo balyoke batusabulirwa nga paka budde kejenge awali omudigido mu ddiro lyo remote
tojigemaku.
Kwandiza nyogwe natwe kumideko esawa eno tuli wano kwigana National Cultural Center era nga tuzo premieringa film ennungi gye tulangidde ebbanga eddene gye bayita Agency era tuzo okuwagira abaana abalina talent abaana bana Uganda abaana abakozeewo ekyenjawulo mu Uganda okutumbula ebitone si kyekyoka wabula otulagako ate kye bakoze ebiseera ebisinga abazadde mbeera eyo nga mwebuuza ebina Uganda birimu ki abaana bakola ki mulimu emirimu oba temulimu naye ku luno ogenda kulaba ate ekyenjawulo naye essaawa eno ate bwenjogerera nga ndi ku red carpet era tuli ku Uganda National Cultural Center amanya gange aidana n'abatanzi nyongera okwaniriza mu programu yaffe eyakinayo amanya gwani Nyanzi Brenda. Okay, let's talk about your outfit. It's fine. What we saw kwogera ko Racha sazo kubangu yambala bote chocho na korali.
Ensonga Racha sazo kwambala bwenti. First of all, this is a special day and I believe white represents something special. Atenga mami yanyambye ko kulonda lunolwe.
Mami yani
na mwanje Aisha.
Ndabi.
Njamukulabira.
Nesalawo kwambala ko. Okay, kirungi nnyo. So twogera ku film yo ejemu film ejemu ino premiering ekyo na kolwalero gwazanyangani wakolangani mweno film.
Ya nze nazanyanga Sarah, main actress wa filimu eno. Ngera mu filimu eno ebigendererwa bya filimu abala abayina engeri gye bawambibwa mu ngeri ey'enjawulo
omuntu ajja n'akulimbalimba n'osalawo omwesiga naye ate mu nkomerero n'afuuka nsolo. Kati bwe kityo bwe kyali nze ne mukwano gwange omuvubuka omu yamukwana namusuubiza eggulu n'ensi.
Ndako wamma yono omuwala gwe ndabye mu trailer. Bwe ndabye trailer eno ndabye omuwala kwegamba naye naawe owaanya omusajja. Kituufu olina love?
Yes, nyabo nina love.
Love ogirina mu byaddala? Kasi ya mubi? Kati bakunoonyeko?
Tebetaaga kunoonya.
Okay, kale sooka obeeko ky'ogamba abantu ekisembayo basobola okuba nga bongera okutegera egyo.
Kye nnyinza obbagamba firimu eno erimu ebyokuyiga bingi tugenda giyigiramu bingi era mbaniriza mbebaza okuba nti musazeewo okujja otuwagira talanta empya tuli bazannyi bapya mutulaze okwagala omanye abantu abasinga balina okukkiriza nti ebino Uganda tebinyuma naye ate olunaku lwaleero okwagala kwe batulaze ndi musanyufu nnyo era simanyi ngeri gye nnyinza kulaga musenyu lino okuba eno ye firimu yange esose tugamba sina ngeri gye nnyinza kinnyonnyolamu.
Twagaliza ekiro ekirungi.
Nyanza nyonyola.
Amina. Okay, kanengere mu maaso ate weewa okufuna ate ku bazannyi abalala abaana abakuzannyira kye bayita the agency. Essaawa eno mwana mulenzi ate aneeyunzeeko bannange bali babiri gwensinga okutegerako gwolaba alina ekirevu kambadde wakati kati kambadde wakati ono andi ku ludda luno director. Oli bulungi?
Ndi bulungi.
Eddoboozi lino liri wuluguma lya director.
Webale kusiima.
Olabika obukambwe.
Nedda si
bwe kiri.
Ndi so easy.
Abaana tewaba traininga mu mbeera enzibu.
Gwe babuuzeeko.
Kale kantandikirewo ono ssebo amanyago gwange.
Amanya gange yenze Charles FX na director okuva mu It Films.
Amina. Kati ngeri gy'oli director gwe yayambako oba gwe yali main director?
Asali main director omwami oyo yali main director.
Bwaba tubulira enkola ye yali etya mu filmu eno tyakambwera nnyo abantu tyali muzibu okukola naye?
Enkola ye yali nnungi nnyo era mwebaza kuba musajja muntu mulamu kuba ebintu bino obutuufu gawo bimanyi nga tubikola ovaako olumu okyegera okusinziira ku baana nga obamanyi basumbuwa naye musajja yali mukakkamu nnyo era mpozi n'ekirala neebaza abaana abo kuba basobola okwakitinga obulungi okuba nga bajjayo ekintu kyabwe.
Kyogamba nti kye mwali mwetaaga ddala mwakifuna?
Kyetwali twetaaga twakifunira ddala.
Okusingira ddala ki kye mwali mwetaaga?
Twali twetaaga kuba muvi eno ekwata ku bulamu bw'abantu. Kati kwegamba abaana bagezaako okuzannya ekyo ekintu kyennyini abantu existence gye bayitamu so okiruubirira kitwali twetaaga twakifuna.
Yanzanyo rakati. Amina. Director n'omuwanye nnyo. Kankyuke ate wa main director. Director gwe soko tubulire lwaki wasalawo kubanga okola kweno film yetulaba olugero olwefaananyiza ku bwe lwaki wasalawo?
Kyennyinza okugamba naye njagala amanya nze Matova Lectures era nga ndi mukozi wa sinema kaŋŋambe bwe ntyo naye kyankozesa olugero luno kugezaako kuleetayo alisa ekintu ekipya mu industry ekyenjawulo. So netugezaako naffe okugezaako okulaba abazungu kye bakola tugezeeko okulaga naffe tusobola okukikola eye Uganda kuba bulijjo tubiwulira nga abaana bawambibwa abaana bakakiwa mukwano naddala abawala batundibwa so kye twagezaako okukolako.
Okusinziira ku bazannyi nga bwe mbalaba lwaki osalawo okukozesa talents empya because waliyo abazannyi olwedde abamanyi abateetaaga ku traininga nnyo.
Okimanyi nti kati gweomanyikiddwa abantu bukadde n'obukadde kati bwe nkuteeta mu firimu yange mbandeese kipya kati bwe ndeeta gwe batamanyi nga ddala asobola okwenkana n'okukusinga kiba kipya.
Endowooza gye tusinga okwetaaga ebiseera ebisinga ntera kugamba directors abasinga ne producers twetaaga talents ento era talents empya weewaawo nyongera nange okwebaza nti weebala ekyo kiragamu eno film gye mwasazawo okutuba eya agency naye nga tweyongeddeyo mu masani yawandiika.
Nze muwandiisi producer waako director waako.
Emirimu nga wakola mingi.
Esatu gyokka abalala no bazannya ate ne bateekamu byonna naye nze nakoma kwesala.
Abaana balabayo ku mirimu ate ani ya editing?
Ono ye editor byonna ebikwatagana ku mapensa y'omwami oyo okuva mu Hit Films.
Okay, now this is a talent. Tulabyemuko ebintu abalala abaana bye bakola ng'okuzina amazina okuyimba n'ebintu ebirala byonna gwabimanaginga muntu omu kibeera kitya olwekyo?
Kyennyinza okugamba technically tulina timu buli omu mu busobozi bwe kyakola. In fact oba nzikirizibwa okuyisaawo akapya. Tuyina firimu yaffe ey'obutundu ejja eyitibwa Down the Road ya seasons 4 eri musical erimu drama yenna family movie nenga erimu full of talents bazinyi biki byonna so nze byonna biri omwo naddala abo abatamanyikirwa nsagala nnyo bakabi njagala abo abatamanyikiddwa mbaleete yes bwe baba nga gye bali nga bandyagadde honestly bakube ku ssimu eno 0755 71 25 81 okujja okulabikibwa mu movie yaffe empya.
Abaana abasinga bagamba nga bye muzanye mu film tumubasaba kintu kidogo era ne ba director manyi okubagamba nti sooka ogire nange ngire ndi okulyoka ozanye bitu.
Okimanyi nti oli mu interviewing abaana wano gwe totya kibabuuze.
Bajja kyogera bakutya.
Si we kiri. Tuli kwa alaali kyenyinza okugamba.
Amina bako bakabowa abantu abakola baisawe n'obusembayo ate wewa nkwereke.
Kyenyinza okugamba nganze Alex ndi musanyufu nnyo era nga nebaza bonna batuta obudde waabwe. Nebaza BBS Terefayina kuba singa siiyo neibi n'abali wano tebandize mbungi buno so mutuyambidde ddala okubanga ekintu kyaffe kitambula nnyo. Nebaza ttiimu yange like Edmark yakola omulimu munene ojo na buli muzanyi bonna abaali wano bemulaba era bemugenda okulaba bakola omulimu gw'amaanyi okubanga tufunye wake ennungi bwete. Nebaza editorial singa siiye teyandikoze kintu kipya kuba amazima bw'olya sound yaffe ekifaananyi kyaffe amazima ekintu kyanjawulo so nebaza buli gwenkoze naye n'abafisiza obudde bwabwe okujja wano era nga nsaba basigale nga batuwagira mu ngeri mubendala.
Okulina na director si kyangu sembere eno nasembere eno ndowooza owa kamera ejje tukuba selfie. Okay, kino kye bayita ekitengi ekyesuuti ate nga si mutema amanya sebogwana
amanya mpitibwa Bugembe Farid Nyabo.
Kati nyamba gwo kinyonyole bulungi kino kye bayita batya kyo yambadde.
Eno suuti nyabo.
Eyo suuti. Nate mutema oba short. Baba agifunira linnya n'ogamba esuuti bweti ogattako ki?
Esuuti y'ekitengi nga kano.
Agwasinga kino ekintu wazanyanga ni mu film akola ngani?
Mu film eno nazanyanga Kenny. Gwe bawamba n'abawala. Papa ekisinga okwasa ennaku nti nze nzeka mulenzi eyalimu mufena be bawamba nga kitegeeza nze nino balwanira naye ekyomukisa omubi nasangibwa nga nange ndi munafu.
Filmu mu byaddala we amanyi ogalina?
Nina agamala so twesanga nga tuli mu mbeera bwetyo. Era nekira ndi muwandiisi nawandikako film bagiyita The Incest. Nina nendala gye niwandikako empya it's a drama series bagiyita Nekesas Quarters.
Bayita Talanta. Amanya gwani mukwano?
Amanya nze Nabawanuka Liz.
Nabawanuka abawafumbe?
Nedda
abawaki?
Ndi mwana wa mutima.
Oliwo Nabawanuka mbobuzi? Bakubula bubuzi. Wanje?
Ono wange ndi wa mutima.
Wakola ngani mu film eno?
Nze nazanyanga Ashanti. Omuwala bwe bawamba. Nina gye nali nva makubo gange, nina emmotoka yange ng'ate yakanfaako bwe bati. Bannaye labayo omutemu wajja. Gayi ng'azaali innocent ambuuza w'okulaga. Ng'amulagirira ekifo bannaye. Ekyo ekintu kya muli mu mutima saagala kuyamba kati. Kubanga oyo gayi yajja nga ngenda mulagirira ekifo. To make matters worse, yampamba n'antwalira mu mmotoka yange.
Kati gwe ayazanya film wogambidde nti saagala kuddamu kukikola mu bulamu obwa bulijjo olwo ate agirabye yakola atya?
Bannaye muyige kubanga kale siganye nti no olekerawo okuyamba naye yamba ng'olekamu okitegeera kati awo kyenafunye kyenayizeemu azini mu character yange. Yes mukwano.
Okay, ate abansazeeko mu kaseera kaneno ennyambala gye bambadde mu ndaba yellow n'endaba ne red ku ludda luneeno kantandikire ku ludda ndowooza olwa yellow oluyota munna
Jende Nyawo.
Gwamanya gwani?
Amanya gange bamta Mugisha Emmanuel.
Mugisha gwe gwendabye ng'oli mu ddiirwa eziwamba abawala?
Nze nazanyanga azin girlfriend wange yanchawo wanga njaga tuddingane.
Gwe lava boy?
Yeah.
Wamanda byamaaso. Nabyamaaso agatunzalavu nenga bannonge. Soka ebyomukwano obimanyi nnyo?
Yeah, mbimanyi bulungi nnyo.
Naye agenda okulonda yasinziira ku ki?
Director agenda okunonda ate nekisooka by the way yagenda okunonda nga zin character agenda jange njigwana nga nembeera gye ndimu azin I got a girlfriend nandekawo such things na kalinga mwetondera up to now
Lindako mu bulamu obwa bulijjo kyetondera muwala era director n'akuwa omuwala nti mu film era weetondera omuwala.
Yeah.
Wazanye ekituufu ky'oyita mu bulamu obwa bulijjo tekyakosa?
Tekyankosa oludda ate kyannyumira kuba nazanya kikyempulira muli munda nenkiraga azin bwe namulaga nti musaba nga musaba anziremu ye nandaga nti tayagala kumanya nate nze nendaga nti I can go ahead nga musaba until wakkiriza.
Kaninde ndabe akatundu kako kewazannyamu kubanga ekyasinza okuba ekizibu mu film wadde abala balowooza nti kyangu kwe kuzannya ekintu ky'oli mu bulamu obwa bulijjo nti essaawa eno nkola ku Terefayina naye singa director ajja n'aŋŋamba nti zannyanga radio TV oba radio presenter oluusi okisangamu obuzibu okuzannya ekituufu ekyo ky'oli mu bulamu obwa bulijjo wadde abala balowooza nti kyangu nga bwe balowooza naye kale kambuuza ate kono sebo gwe owa red ne green lwaki wasazeewo kwambala bwoti?
Ekyatusazizaawo kwambala bwe tuti olw'ensonga twagala nnyo kale Africa. Oli ayambadde Uganda nze nensalawo kwambala Kenya.
Wait a minute, gwe Shiba. Ono ye Shiba. Ono mwana mulenzi gwe abadde imitating a Shiba.
Enyawo yeze.
Sikatulonye tukolere mu Shiba bw'aba wakwekoza kale ayinza kwekozaamu ati.
Ani Shiba wanange.
Ayinza kwekozaamu
ekyo engeri gyekozaamu naye ekyo Shiba ayinza okubeera eyo nandaba ate nga ndi number 1 fan wate
kigaana aba akimanyi omusapoti
njamukoleramu
kayimba kyaka Shiba kasini
wankona kayimba akanyumira nnyo mazima
ozanye bulungi.